Hi everybody, it's Money Saving Coupon Gal. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you how I make some Christmas ornaments that look like M&Ms. Now, I know that I've been promising you guys to do crafts, and it's just been crazy with the holidays, fill in orders for the holidays, and then on top of it, hubby's on vacation this week. So it's been a little bit crazy here, but everybody is still sleeping, so I want to get on here and show you how I make these. Now, first I had the ornaments I bought at Hobby Lobby. They were 2.65 inches, and I thought they would be good, but they look kind of small. So I wanted to get a 3-inch disc. So these are the ornaments, and they're the disc, the flat ones. And I wanted to get a 3-inch, and I could not find 3-inch nowhere. I went to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, nobody had them. But then yesterday I found these at Joann's. Let me show you. And they are a 24 pack, and these are plastic. I prefer not to have plastic, but because they just scratch and stuff. But these were kind of neat because there's different sizes in there and different styles of ornaments. So there's 24 in here. So there's 4 of the disc. So I thought that's what I needed was 4. So you need ornament of your choice. Paint, I have bright yellow. And these are all apple barrel except one that I got at Walmart. This one is New Shamrock. I got bright red. And that's the in for the apple barrel. Now this one is Crass Essential, and this is orange. And I got this at Joann's. And you know, these are 50 cents at Walmart. This was 69 cents, but I bought 2. So usually I has the rebate. You buy 2, you get 50 cents back. So I'm only paying 69 cents for one and 19 cents for the other. Plus then you get your percentage off. So it comes out even cheaper. You will need some cups just to drain your ornaments into, and then of course you need your M&M faces. So to start with, I have this is a styrofoam thing here that I use, that I keep our sealed packages of chicken come in from BJ's. So if this isn't dirty, piece of hair on there, sorry. If this isn't dirty, sometimes the juices leak out. I throw those away. But if this is not dirty like that, I keep it, I wash it and keep it, and I use this to do some crafts in. As you can see, there's some paint there where I did a craft. So what you want to do is paint the inside of your ornament. Let me shake this up. Now I said I'm doing yellow, green, red, and orange. And those are the colors that match the faces that I did on my Cricut. Okay. And then you will need a cup here to drain in. And what I'm doing is just squeezing this so that it's not round. Oops. So that it will sit nicely in there to drain. Just like that. So now what you want to do is squirt some of the paint in there. And you got some in there, and just roll it around. And I'm just starting with a little to begin with. Let's see how this does. I'm probably going to need more than that. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot more than that. And like I said, it drips out, so you can always just put it right back in the paint bottle. It's not like you're wasting any of the paint by pouring extra. I just try not to do no more than I need. And you just keep turning it. And you don't want it to come out yet. So you want to keep turning it sideways until you fill it all up. And you will do this with each color. Oops, until the ornament is completely covered in paint. Oops, sorry, I'm going out of frame. I almost did these in glitter because I love glitter, but then I thought, well, M&Ms aren't glitter, so really don't want to do them in glitter. Sorry, keep moving it closer to me to see. I'm trying to get this one side. One side is covered, one side isn't. I might have to add a little bit more paint. Well, maybe not. No, I think I'm good. So as you can see, I'm completely covered in paint now. Now you could do the top if you want, this part here, but it goes over the hook thing goes over it, so you're really not going to see it. But let's see, I might do it just to make it look finished off. And then you just want to let the paint drip into your cup. And then I'm just going to let that sit right there and drip. And you will do that for each color. I also want to tell you that you will need some 70% alcohol. I forgot to mention that. This is just an old bottle that I wrote that on, and then a cloth, because you want to clean the outside of your ornament before you put your vinyl decals on. Okay, I'm going to do one more. I'm sure you don't want to watch me do all 4 of these, but the next one I'm going to do is this orange. Okay, I'm just going to hold it up, so you want to look at it, make sure there's no bare spots. Look all around, and that one seems to be good also. So now I'm just going to let it sit there and dry. So I'll do the other 2, and then I'll be back once they're dry to show you what the next step is. Okay, these aren't completely done dripping, but I want to show you, look how much yellow paint is still in there in this cup. There's a lot. So all I'm going to do is just pour it right back into this cup, I mean into the bottle, and you can just save all that paint. You have to do, you have to do a lot in there sometimes to get it to cover, but then you just let it drip into a cup and then just pour it right back into the bottle. And that's what I'm going to do here. And also I wanted to say, the red that I used was a little thick, and the green that I used was very thin. It was almost like watery, and I shook it up really good, and it looks like it gave good coverage, but I'm not sure why it was so thin, if it's that color, if there was something with that paint, or what. Okay, now I got most of it out, so I'm just going to put this down and let it drip right back into there, the rest. Yes, this, what was it again? The new Shamrock was very thin, very thin. And then the bright red was thick. But the yellow was fine, and this orange was from Joann's. It was fine. So I'm going to pour the rest of the paint into these and then let them dry. Okay, while those are drying, I wanted to show you the ornaments I was going to use. It is these 6-pack of 2.625 glass ornaments from Hobby Lobby. And these were $5.99 and they were half off. Their Christmas stuff is half off. And I can't show you, well, let me see if I just pull one up real quick just to show you the difference in size while it's drying. See, there's a big difference in these. Oops. So I thought these would work for the M&M ornaments. Oh, now I got paint on me. I thought these would work for the M&M ornaments, but they're just too small. But first of all, the faces I made were too big because there's an M under here which you can't see. But I just thought they were just too small for that. I think I have an idea for something else, or I might just return these. But I like that they were glass. And I went by, let me tell you this too. I went by the measurements when I was doing the faces in Cricut. So they must, the 2.65, let me measure here real quick, must be including this part up here. Well, I can't really tell if it is or not. But anyways, I know the faces were too big, so I'm thinking that they're including this part where the hanger is also in the measurements. But either case, I thought they were too small for the M&Ms, so I decided to look for 3 inches. Like I said before, I couldn't find them anywhere, but I just measured one of these that I got from Joann's in this bundle that I'm actually using right now, and those are 3 inches. So these that I'm making the M&Ms. Okay, these 3 ornaments are dry. The green one actually needed a little more paint inside. I told you it was really watery, and there was a couple of spots that didn't stick, so I poured some more paint in that, and I'm letting that drip again. So here are the orange, yellow, and red. Now if you do it the way I did it with the cup here and you have the paint in there, then when you pour some of the paint out, because if you leave it here until these are dry, this paint's garbage. It's going to dry up, which is pretty much what it's done now. I could probably scrape some out, but I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to throw it away. But when you put it back in after pouring some of it back into the bottle, you have some paint around the edges there. So when you go to put your ornament back in, it will get on the outside a little. So what I did was I took a paper towel and some 70 proof alcohol, rubbing alcohol. I just sprayed the ornament, wiped it down, and it was fine. So I got the paint off that way. So now we need to put the faces on. Now the faces I already cut out with my Cricut machine. Let me move this down some. With the Cricut, and I have the transfer tape over it. So what you want to do is spray the ornament, get any fingerprints or anything off of it. I actually should have brought a roll of tape or something in here to hold this while I'm trying to do the vinyl, because I don't have the steadiest hands and I will end up moving it. But let me see if I sit it on this, which it happens to be the same color. Okay, let's see if I can get it out here for you guys where you can see. So look, I'm just going to sit it on there. You can still see even though it's orange on orange. So I have the face here with the M on it. And let me take it off of the transfer, or off of the backing, the vinyl backing. First I'm going to cut some slits into it. Even though that's flat, it is has a little bit of curve to it. And so my M looks a little bit crooked, so I think what I'm going to do is maybe put the face down and then do the M separate. But I'm just cutting some slits into it. Not cutting the vinyl, just cutting the slits. Just to kind of help wiggle it around if I need to. Okay, so now I'm going to peel it off the transfer tape, and I don't have my scraper or anything in here, so wish me luck that it's stuck down. Of course, nothing comes off easy when you're doing a video, and I don't know why, but I did not think to bring any of my tools in here to be able to pull this up, so it's giving me a little bit of a hassle. Okay, so I finally got it off of the backing, and I didn't peel it all the way off because my M looks a little crooked to me. It may not be, I'll see when I get it on there, but so I'm just going to sit this on here as straight as I can, And then with the vinyl cut into, or not the vinyl, but the transfer tape cut with slits in it, it doesn't have to fight against the vinyl to lay the vinyl down straight. Let me get the rest of this face here. Okay, so there's that, and now let me do the M. I'm going to cut the rest of this off here so it doesn't touch the vinyl I already put down and end up sticking to it. Now, if I see any wrinkles or anything like that, you can always pull them up. Or what I do sometimes is, and I think I still put that M on kind of crooked. Does it look crooked to you guys? Probably does, doesn't it? But anyways, I take my embossing gun and I just go over it a little bit to heat it up and push it down with my hand. And now, let's see, with this, you want to be kind of gentle putting the prongs back in. Hold on. You want to be gentle putting the prongs, oh, let's focus in, putting the prongs in because you don't want to scratch the paint. And so there is the first ornament. And probably what I'll do is I'll take my X-Acto knife or something, I'll pull that M off and move it down some. I probably could move the face down a little bit too. So let's do this one here, which is the yellow. So again, let's clean it. And the other one I clean with the paper towel. Probably when I wipe it down, I do it with the microfiber cloth here. And let me get the face off for this. And I think this time I'm probably going to cut the slits in it after I got it peeled, or at least started peeling off, because I think that's why it was a little hard last time, because I cut the slits in it and then it was a little difficult to get every little piece started. Okay, I did the same thing on this one. I cut the slits in it. So let me see. It's kind of hard not sitting right over it to see if I'm straight and centered. Hopefully I'm doing good here. Now what I do here is I'm going to peel this . Peel this off, and then I'm going to do the M. And I got yellow paint on my hand. I don't know how I got yellow paint all over me, but I did. Let me see. I got some right there on the eye. Came off easy. Just push everything down. And there is the yellow. And I'm not going to put the things on them. I'm going to leave the hangers off just in case they need to dry a little bit more in there. It's been several hours since I painted them, but they are inside and not the outside, so it takes longer to paint. I mean, longer to dry. Okay, now I'm going to do the red one. And it is a lot easier if you take the backing off and then cut the slits in the transfer tape to lay it down. Okay, let's put this one on now. If I can get him a little more centered. And I said, this is a lot easier when you're not trying to do it for the camera. So hopefully I stayed in frame enough for you guys to see all that I was doing. Oops. Wrote that down some more. And I said I will go over this again with the heat gun. Or not the heat gun, the embossing gun. The heat gun would get too warm, I think, in my opinion. Now I'm going to pull this up because I didn't want this to lay down, and I think I hit it and it laid down anyways. Okay, there you go. Put the M on there. Okay, that M is a little off, so I'm going to have to fix that, but I need to get my X-Acto knife or something. I think if I mess with it with my fingernail, I might ruin the M, because I already kind of pushed it down. Yeah, so I'm going to fix that one. But as you can see, they come out really cute. They look just like the M&Ms. And like I said, I'm not going to put this hanger back on it until they have dried some. I'll move that so you can see the orange one. I'm going to take the hanger back off of this one. And then here is the red one. And I have to fix the M on that one. And here is the face for the green one. See on the green one how right there, right here, it focuses, you can see like a spot. It looks like it's not sticking there for some reason. So I'm going to let it sit like this for a while and see if that helps it get to that spot. And then this will be the face that will go on the gray one. But I'll show you that at the end of the video when I got everything fixed and stuff and those are all dry. I'll show you the final result. Here are the 4 ornaments all done. I will say on the green one, this one was a little bit of a troublemaker, just because of the paint, not because of the ornament. I was using this new Shamrock apple barrel paint, and I don't know what was wrong with it. I told you it was real watery. See, I can hear how it sounds watery, like almost like somebody added water to it. It's that liquidy. So my husband ended up picking up this paint for me at Joann Fabrics, and it's called Holiday Green. See if that focuses in. Holiday Green, and it's the Crafts Essentials. This is 69 cents at Joann's, and they usually have with Ibotta, if you buy 2 you get 50 cents back. So he picked that up for me, and that's what I used for the green, because the green actually ended up streaking, and I tried to add more paint to it. It still did not look right. I ended up trying to get the paint out of it to use it. I couldn't get all the paint out. I even tried acetone. And it's been a few days. You see my nails are different now. I got them done for Christmas. But anyways, so this is this one here, the Christmas Holiday Green. Sorry, Holiday Green. Instead of this one, which I originally said I was using, which is the new Shamrock. It could just been a bad bottle because I haven't had any other problems with paint I bought at Walmart. So here are the 4 ornaments I made. The green, yellow, orange, and red. I just think these are so cute, and they look like M&Ms by doing them on the disc ornaments instead of the round ones. So these are really cute. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate the support. So thanks everyone, and until next time, bye.